I've seen two videos. One of them is saying that Destination Smokehouse now has a 1.9 rating.
Destination Smokehouse now has a 1.9 out of 5 stars on 500 plus reviews. That is terrible.
And another video showing two different times where Destination Smokehouse was completely empty, or the parking lot wasn't full, or there was nobody out front.
Boys and I came to get a donut and a drink next door to Destination Smokehouse. This line used to be wrapped all the way around the building.
This kind of thing, I think, starts to head into misleading territory. The one that was on Sunday, they took it at 10:50 a.m. Well, I looked at the hours for Destination Smokehouse. They don't even open until 11 o'clock. And like I said, 11:30 is about when you start seeing the real waves of people. You might get a table here and there, but you usually don't really get a lot of business up until that like 11:30 mark. Now, the other one with the reviews, I'm not sure where they got this review at, but the one that we actually look at as far as like the raw rating is Google reviews. And Google still has Destination Smokehouse at a 3.9 stars. So I don't know where this 1.9 rating came from. I literally just took a screenshot of this on Google like just before making this video. I think having genuine criticisms about the owner, about the trademark fight, about Mr. Tendernism's drive to open his own place, the way that they were treated, the Keith Lee stuff. I think that as long as we are talking about factual things or giving our own opinion about that subject, I think that that is important for the discourse. What I don't think is okay is misinformation, even if it's unintentional, but it appears like this is being used as a way of, if I post this, I'm going to get views on it. I will say that if you want definitive evidence on whether or not business is not doing very well for Destination Smokehouse, or if their food really has gone downhill as bad as people are implying it has, the best way to do it is to monitor these reviews, see where they go, not the review bombing that happens when people are negative online and stuff, like people do it with video games and stuff all the time. And then if you want to really see if business is not doing so well, you need to check it out on a Saturday at noon. Sundays are usually really busy, but they're usually really busy with the Sunday crowds, the Sunday post-church crowds. So you might still see an uptick in business around the noon hour, but that like Friday night around 6:30, that's a time to go. And Saturday at around between that 11:30, 12 o'clock, or again around 6 p.m., 6:30 on Saturday. So if you go there at those times and you don't see anybody there and it's a weekend, there's nothing else going on in town or something like that, that's when you can definitively say that there is probably something going on. But until that happens, just make sure to double check what you're posting, do some research, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.